Hello everyone, welcome back to GamerGalPals. I'm your gamer Hills, and we're playing Lost Kingdoms. Oh god, excuse me. Now last time we went through Allenja Castle, and we went through the plains of Roal, and we did pretty good. So now before we continue, let's explain the menu. Oh god, something in my eye. Oh, fuck.
Bonk!
Sorry. It's still in my eye! Oh, fuck it. So, basically in here we have basically everything that you had before, but this time things are a little bit different. For example, your deck, you can actually edit your deck, select another deck, rename your deck, delete your deck, copy your deck, and make a new deck. Since this is our first deck, I'm just gonna edit it. We're gonna put our 2 Mandragora, another fairy. Fairies are really good. There are healing summons. It's really good to have those all the damn time. Like, have a few of them. I'm gonna have 2 for now, but it's good to have more than 2. I would suggest 3 if you're not as good at this game. We have 3 man traps. It's good enough. We'll put another Dark Raven in there and another Birdman. That's good enough for now. Hi, Chara! By the way, guys, I don't know if you know, oh, well, you guys probably know, but whatever. I haven't got another cat, now I have a Frisk and I have a Chara. Chara's a little asshole, so if you hear bells in the background, that's probably Chara running around like a crazy idiot. But, yeah, we put, our cards in there, and that's pretty good for now. Let's rename our deck, because deck 1 is stupid. Alright, we're just gonna call this, LP. Because this is our LP deck. Yeah! Fun times! Alright, done. Name this deck LP. So this is our LP deck. Alright, that's basically all that. Inventory, again, is our cards. Let's go over a few of our cards here. So here is Lizard Man. He is an Earth Elemental weapon type. And he just has 1 attack, which is Large Swing. If you see him out in the wild, these are his stats. So these are the monster specs, like, you know, what the monster is like in the wild. And then here's a little monster profile if you want to know a little bit more. Lizardmen are lightning fast with their swords. They have retained the lightning quick reflexes of their much smaller cousins, the salamanders. Sure. And then the card profile, which is, you know, what the card is like. Delivers a quick strike that covers a wide area. The Lizardman is a straightforward, easy-to-use weapon-type monster. So that's all what that is about. So let's look at the Mandragora. The Mandragora has 1 attack, which is Scream, and as soon as it uses its attack, that's its entire thing. So it's good to use those. Let's look at our Hobgoblins. Hobgoblins have Club and Poison Gas. Poison Gas equal fart. And since they're independent types, they have a max HP of 20 and a defense of 2. And they have the same thing as their monster specs. That's cool. Let's look at the fairy. The fairies have a Song of Healing, which heals 50% of your total HP. So, that's pretty good. Well, wait, no. Total HP, like, that you have. Like, let's say you, I'm not gonna be able to explain that. It heals you, okay? It heals you. That's great. And it's not seen in the wild, so you're not gonna be seeing fairies around. The Lycanthrope. It has a Claw Swipe, which is its only attack. And then these are its attacks if you see them in the wild. Of course, they're going to be a little bit weaker since all of the power that the Lycanthrope has in this one gets, you know, swiped. And then these are a few other attacks. If you want to see a certain card, I will be happy to show you and read it out. I don't mind one bit. Just in the comments, if you see a card that you want me to read or want me to look at, just tell me. Here's our Dark Raven. Our Dark Raven has a Dive Bomb attack. Our Dragon Knight, which has a Crushing Blow. We only have 1 Dragon Knight, and it's a 2-star monster. The stars represent how rare a monster is. 1 star, not that rare. 2 star, 3 star, pretty good, or pretty rare, and 4 star is oh so rare. And then I think 5 stars, like, oh my god, you never see this monster. So there's that. Oh, someone is clawing at the couch, and I think it's actually Frisk. But there are a lot of cards in this game. There are 105 cards in total. We're going to try and get all of those. So that means all of the special cards as well. System is, this is where you can save your game. So example, we're going to save our game right now. And we're going to save at the very bottom. Go. Also, Princess and Adventurous, as you saw there. Adventurous just means you beat the game. So that's, I don't know. Alright, and then the options are basically the same. Alright, so that's the pause menu. Let's go to the apothecary. This is like your main hub of, place. Clear conditions, none. This particular establishment is run by Gerd. Here the princess can buy and sell cards while acquiring valuable information. Yes, you can actually use money to buy cards if you really need to. A lot, really need to.
Well, you've made it this far. That means you've learned at least the basics of card handling. I am called Gerd, and this is my shop. You have seen the black fog and the monsters that dwell within. All of our will fall unless the fog is stopped.
Excuse me.
Only a runestone bearer can hope to defeat it. Which means, my dear, that it is up to you. Well, no pressure there, buddy. I wish it was your father I was telling this to. But come, I'll wager there is more to you than just pretty dresses and fancy jewelry. King Theoban is on his way to meet with King Zelan. I believe the goal is to work out a shared strategy. Your father does not have runestone, and that means he cannot defeat the monsters he faces now. Which means he's fucked! If you are going to catch up to your father, then you better start and search in Blasoon. I will be here tending my shop. Stop by any time. I've got all the cards you could want.
Alright, so Gerd's shop. Sometimes you can talk to Gerd and... Yes, I know. Sometimes you can talk to Gerd and get some interesting, like, rumors, as she calls them. Those will unlock bonus levels that aren't part of the main story, but you should play them. Because remember, you can't go back and replay a level once it's over. Once you beat it, it's done. You can't go back until the very end of the game. So getting bonus levels is actually a really good way to buff up your cards. Plus, it's just fun. More levels means more gameplay. Another thing you can do is buy cards. Gerd's stock will change over time, so come to the shop pretty often. Right now, she has some cards we've never seen before. Excuse me. Like, we have Hobgoblin, Darkraven, Mantrap. This is a Flying Ray. It is a weapon type water monster. So, that's pretty good. It has a diving attack. Now we have Lizard Man. And we have Mormandragora, a red lizard, which is a fire type weapon attack. It's sort of similar to the... It's sort of similar to the Lizard Man. They're just, different attribute, I guess. Birdman, a giant crab. The giant crab has a foam of stone, which can petrify enemies. And the fairy. Right now, Gerd doesn't sell anything else other than that. So just to have some variety, even though I don't really use this, I'm going to buy one Flying Ray card. Also, don't worry about money in this game. I've never worried about money in this game. You should never worry about money in this game. Because if you're worrying about money in this game, you are doing something wrong. Honestly, the money in this game is just chump change. So, then you can sell any cards that you want, like any duplicate cards or whatever. I'm going to sell 3 of my Hobgoblins since I don't actually use them. Transform. Ooh, transform card. Alright. So transforming cards is actually pretty important. If you want to get stronger cards, then you come here. The more experience a card has had, the more stronger the monster they can transform into. So let's take a look. Right now we can't transform any of our monsters. But let's see. If we wanted to transform Lizard Man, for example, we would need 1,000 experience. And we're already like a fifth of the way there. So, just a little bit more and you're going to be able to transform your monster easily. But, you know, you should come back if you have, like, a monster that you want to... you should come back and see... If I could explain properly. Come back often and see if you can transform monsters and transform cards into different monsters. Because then you'll be able to see what you like. Me, personally, I know that I really like weapon types and independent types. I don't use a lot of summons, but that's just me. You have your own play style. If you want to have more summon types than anything, go for it. I just like having, you know, lots of multi-use cards and lots of long duration cards. They're very good. So right now, since we can't really use these for anything, but copy card. Copy cards are pretty useful. If you want more of a certain card, like let's say if I wanted more of a Dragon Knight, then once you have enough experience, then you can copy a card. And you just get another one of that card that you copied. And that's about Gerd Shot in a nutshell. We should come back often and see if we, excuse me. We should see if we have any other, cards to get. Alright, let's head to Blissoon. Clear conditions has reached the exit. We'll be seeing a lot of wood-type monsters, fire-type monsters, and earth-type monsters. This once thriving town is now a ghost town, destroyed by monsters. The princess searches for a clue that will lead her to her father. Spoiler alert, it's not here. Seriously, if she thinks that she's gonna find a clue to find her father this early in the game, you're funny. So, the goal in Blissoon, I'm gonna tell you right now, you won't know until you actually wander around this level a bit, so I'm gonna let you know. Oh, we'll get to that in a bit. You have to activate 4 braziers in order to get further in the level. But do make sure to look around, because there are chests everywhere with cards. And you see that blue thing over there? That is a... Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, that's a blue fairy. Hi, Lizard Man! How you doing? Hi, buddy! Alright, we're gonna use this new Mandragora card. Ow! Take that! But, that blue thing was a blue fairy. If you catch one of those, it will give you, either a card back. That's one way to get your cards back. It can also give you It can also give you, your magic stones, replenished, or a little bit of health. Or they're monsters. So there's a good and bad to the blue fairies. Alright, so we defeated a Plague Rat and a Lizard Man, and we got more experience for our Dark Raven and Mandragora. Sweet. But yeah. See? Right there. I got my Mandragora card back. They will run away from you, so sometimes you'll have to catch up to them. There has to be some way to get the gate open, but please be careful, Your Highness. Monsters are everywhere in this town. Don't waste your energy wandering around at random. Yeah, that's where the map comes in handy. Here's a deck point. Let's heal up. So now I got my Mandragora card back, so that's pretty cool. Alright, anything that's super important on the map will be kind of a yellow color. So let's turn this. Awesome. And, let's go over here. Oh, hello, soldier. Soldier, hello. This used to be a bustling town, and now look at it. Not a soul in sight. Yeah, this town's pretty fucked. Oh, what's this? Oh. The fountain has to be cleaned once a month. Left once, 3 times, right 3 times. Alright, that's important for getting another card. So we're gonna get that. Left once, right 3 times. Okay, so we just got a Plague Rat card. That's another weapon type, I believe. And we can't go through there because the house is destroyed. So let's go over here and light this green one on fire. Sweet! We have rotated the thing. We're gonna try and catch you. Yay! I got a little health back. Nice. Blue fairies are pretty cool. Alright. Is there anything that I can destroy that need to be destroyed? No, it doesn't. Like I said, the only time you can really destroy anything in this game is within combat. So if you want to destroy like a pod or like a piece of furniture, then you're gonna have to get into a fight and then use a card. It adds a little bit more strategy and like stuff that you can use in the game. So here are some pots. We found a ghoul card. Nice. And here's the gate we're trying to open. See, we need one more of those little thingies. And here are some chests. We got a skeleton card. Pretty dang cool. And we got a lizard man. Nice. We're gonna have some nice stuff to add to our deck later. Alright, so there's a table. Hello, more soldiers. How are you doing? We set out with King Feoban to investigate the Black Fog. The king ordered us to stay here and defend the town from the monsters. Well, a fine job you did! Really? Look at it! The town is great! Another skeleton card? Princess Katia? Shouldn't you be home in the castle, your highness? Yeah, since you guys were doing so well, I decided to help out. You know, just doing my own thing. Whatever. Hello. King Feoban didn't want to stop. He headed to the burial grounds of Rasami. Ah, cool. We got a clue to where our dad is. There's 4 capstans in town, each with a different color. The capstans control the gate. If all 4 switches are activated, the gate blocking the road to Rasami should open. Cool. Alright, first let's deal with this. There's a valve here. First we turn it to the left. And then we turn it to the right. And then we turn it to the right again. And then one more time. You hear a faint sound of water running. Alright, so we did that. Nice. Alright. Oh, see there? That chest is encased in boxes. We want that. So, doobie-doobie-doo, I'm gonna get in a fight. Oh, I'm just a little princess on my way to see my dad. Wow, that actually ended up rather well. So let's get this over with. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we can destroy the monsters here. I think it's just this. Oh, no, there's another plague rat. Alright. Die, plague rat. Okay. Fucking. And fucking. There we go. Awesome! Plague rats have been defeated. And more lizard for the more experience for the more lizard for the lizard man. All right, so because of that, we got a mummy card. I'll explain any new cards we get, or you know, you can if you want. If I forget, I'll probably forget, but you know. And here's the last of the capstans, and that opens up the gate. Ah! Nice, but first we have to go check the fountain, because we did drain the fountain. And we can go in the fountain, and in here is a card. We got the Maelstrom card. Maelstrom is a trap card that's like Mandragora, except it's water elemental. That's about all I know about it. Okay, so we can go through the gate. There's nothing over here. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. What the? Hey, this looks like a camp. Our dad's not. Oh, this guy. Nice hat, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my, I didn't know there was anyone left in town. Are you from Malinja? I'm Alexander, a scholar of these parts. I study the fairies. You know, the little people. Hi, buddy. The red fairies are quite rare. They seem to be quite fond of humans. Most interesting. Once they take a liking to you, they will follow you everywhere. Fascinating, don't you think? Oh dear, it seems you've already made a friend. Remarkable. If you end up with a lot of fairies trailing you, yo might wanna come see me. I will take care of the little fairies off your hands. Alexander is one of the only other NPCs that you will see that's a human. If you and your little friends stick to you, you should bring him home to my home. I will take good care of him, I promise you. And I will be more than happy to compensate you. Alexander will take care of any red fairies that you get. Red fairies are a collectible in this game, and they are everywhere. Literally everywhere. You want to go everywhere looking for these guys. Like right here, for example. A while back, some soldiers from the castle came through here. A few of them stayed here, and the rest went off to rush on me burial grounds.
All right, thank you, little guy. I appreciate the clue. And here's another red fairy.
Oh, I know who you are. You're a princess of Allinger, aren't you? Oh, princess, you're on a quest, aren't you? I want to come too. Let me come. Let me come.
They're so cute. I love them. Sometimes the red fairies will give you clues, tips, tricks, or something. And sometimes they're just too adorable. And they just want to be your friend. And they'll just say some random awesome stuff. Sea monk. Ooh, a sea monk. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Make sure they get these chests. Alright, so I'll let you know that the Rashami Burial Grounds is that way. We don't want to go that way yet. We're not done exploring Blasoon. Mostly because there's another red fairy over here. And a random battle. You cannot collect red fairies in random battle, by the way. So first of all, there we go. Alright. Now that the way is clear, let's take care of these plague rats, shall we? There's one. That was a kind of unorthodox way of doing that, but I want to get Mandragora up. There we go. Alright, so we defeated 2 plague rats, and we got some more experience from Mandragora. Nice.
Have you ever met a blue fairy? They're like us, but they aren't as talkative. They mean well, though. If you see one, you should try and catch them. They can heal you or recharge your card power. But be careful. Sometimes they aren't fairies at all. They're monsters in disguise. Somehow.
I don't know how they can be monsters in disguise when they're so small, but you know. We needed to destroy those boxes to access the rest of the town. There is another part of the town that you cannot get to unless you destroy those boxes. Or barrels. Whatever! So, yeah, there's that. Oh, there's a dark raven. There are 2 dark ravens. Ah, there's a lizard man! Ah! I killed you with your own kind! Ah! Oops, I did not mean to do that. Anyway, here's the fairy. The fairy will heal you, and every time when you you summon something, you are taken out of existence. You cannot be damaged. So that's another thing. If you want to dodge an attack that's, like, you know, gonna come and kill you, then it's okay to use a summon card. It's, you know, it uses the whole card, so just still be a little bit careful. Whew. Alright. So let's go over here. There's another red fairy over here.
The nasty fog is everywhere now. Even us fairies are scared. Well, not me, but the others are. What is this black fog anyway?
Hell if I know. Heck if I know, buddy. Alright, there's another house over here. Okay, so we'll have to go through here, and we'll have to go all the way around to get over here, because in this bed is another red fairy. We're just collecting these guys.
Oh, a human! There used to be a lot of humans around here. There aren't any more. I don't know where they went, but they're all gone now.
Hate to break it to you, but they're all dead. Pretty much. Pretty much all the humans are dead. It reminds me of that Flight of the Conchords song. The humans are dead. The humans are dead. Oh! It's a lycanthrope. Ah! Take my army of man-trap! Oh, that one just got decked in the face. Alright, so the lycanthrope has been defeated. Let's take care of this plague rat, shall we? Oh, wow. All of my man-traps just got poisoned. Alright. Nice job, guys. You did it. Woo! Okay, nice. Okay, so let's get these chests over here. We got a... carbuncle, I think that is. I think that's an independent type monster, and another lycanthrope, which is pretty good. Okay, I think we got everything that you can get in this part of town. I think. So, let's head for the boss. If I forget anything, after the game is over, I'll go back and get it. So, you know, we'll just have to make sure that I get everything on the first shot. I probably won't, but I will come back and get all of the red fairies. You can't get all the cards unless you've gotten all of the red fairies. Alright, more plague rats. I don't really want to use that right now. So we're just gonna have to use my army of man-traps! Go, my man-trap army! You are the only one that can do this! Go! Go! Oh, that one's dead. Go, my man-trap army! They give you so many man-traps, so it's like, you have to use them, or else they go to waste. Alright, we took a little more damage than... Oh, we got poisoned. So we're just gonna, like, kind of scream a little bit every time we get poisoned. But any status attributes that you attain during the battle will leave as soon as you are out of combat. So that's another thing. Okay, let's head to the boss, shall we? And there was a deck point here, and we are going to use it. Ugh, still something in my eye. So we're going to edit our deck. We got a lot of cards, so let's use them. Let's get 2 skeletons, lizard man, mummy, maelstrom, sea monk. Very good card. Then we'll get the carbuncle, and that's an independent card. Alright, we'll leave this for now. Alright, so now we have 19 instead of whatever our thing was. The boss of Blasoon is a fire golem. Trust me, you're not going to see a pattern. It just so happens to be this way. The fire golem is a fire attributed monster. It can shoot missiles at you, or it can turn all of the ground near you into lava rocks and, like, fuck your shit up. Like that. Alright, so what I kind of recommend is, just throw shit at it. Let your monsters take care of it. We're gonna have some skeletons do some chip damage. Ow. That wasn't fun. It's really hard to get in close with this guy, but we're gonna try and do that. I hate... Oh, there go both of our skeletons. That didn't do anything. Alright, let's use a maelstrom. There we go! We cursed it! A cursed monster cannot attack. So it is okay to wail on it all you want while it is cursed. That's a good way to... That maelstrom is a good way to use your card. By the way, the reason I was able to throw it longer was I just held down the button. So, that's a good way to get in close. Alright, our army of man-traps isn't going to be doing much, so we're going to have to really think. You're going to have to kind of stay away. It's a lot easier to take care of yourself away from the monster. This thing will friggin' murder you. This is Carbuncle. It rolls around you and does damage to anything that's in your path. Like that. Fire Golem is defeated and a friggin' Carbuncle did it. I actually never used Carbuncle, so that was pretty cool. Alright, that's the end of Blasoon. 8 battles, we've suffered 62 damage, and we used 18 cards, but we still got a 5-star rank. Awesome! Alright, let's go this one. Oh yeah, we've got the Fire Golem! Awesome! And we got 2 Plague Rats. So we got like 4 Plague Rats. That's a little bit more money in our bank. So as you can see, we have the Rashami Burial Grounds. Then we have the Fairy House. This is where Alexander lives. Whenever you have red fairies, you come here and trade them with him. And then the Apothecary. What I like to do after every mission is I like to turn in any red fairies that I get. So let's do that right now. We'll go see the only real human being alive besides our guards.
Oh yeah?
Well, hello again. After we met in Blasoon, I wasn't sure you'd come. I'm glad you did. I don't suppose you have any red fairies for me? As a matter of fact, I do. I've got 6 for you. As a token of my thanks for bringing me the fairies, I'll allow you to take this card. When you've brought me 10 fairies, I'll give you another gift for you. Good luck. The Fire Gargoyle. It is a summon type. We have to get 10 fairies. You must. You absolutely must, and we are going to do that. Thank you, bro. And we're off. Bye. All right. Before we leave for this episode, let's go back to the apothecary. Woo! Woo! All right. So let's talk to Gerd. I've heard an interesting story. Are you curious? Why, yes, I am. Travelers from the Dalnock Valley are saying that giant bees have invaded everywhere. Oh, that's inconvenient. The people don't know what to do. They can't defend their homes and the villages against such an enemy. Isn't helping to ease the suffering of your people one of your duties as a princess? Should I explain it again? No. So the Dalnock Valley, huh? That sounds like a good place to go next time. Anyway, we don't want to really buy any more cards, or... Well, let's see if we can transform any. No? Dang, thought we were able to do that. Alright, well, that's cool. Okay, guys, there's the Dalnock Valley, our next destination. So next time on Lost Kingdoms, we are going to go to the Dalnock Valley and see what we can do about the giant killer bees. See you next time.